Wow, I cannot believe that was a pay-per-view. Well, I'm not saying it was the worst pay-per-view of all time, but it's sad that this pay-per-view makes the greatest Royal Rumble way better, at least in my opinion. Anyways, enough of my opinion, your opinion. I'm Rico from SmackNPie, and you're watching The Guy Wrestling Show. Of course, The Guy Wrestling Show. Today, we're going to take a look at what exactly happened at WWE Backlash 2018 in 5 minutes. WWE put forward its second special event on its network with Backlash, the first dual-branded non-major pay-per-view since the brand split 2 years ago, going down in Newark, New Jersey just 4 weeks after WrestleMania 34. Unfortunately, for many fans who stayed up late to watch the nearly 4-hour event, there was a lack of satisfaction at the overall affair considering the two main matches both disappointed from a storytelling perspective. Combined with the greatest Royal Rumble and a title match on Raw, WWE has seen no title changes in 12 championship matches since WrestleMania, and Backlash ultimately served as the clear space filler on WWE's calendar as opposed to an event that moves storylines forward on the company's trek towards Money in the Bank and SummerSlam. Well, let's start with the women's division first, so that people can't say that we're sexist or something. Okay, that was totally unnecessary. It's Smack's fault, not mine. He wrote the script. Kickoff show between Bayley and Ruby Riott, winner Ruby Riott. For Raw Women's Champion Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. Nia catching Alexa mid-twisted Bliss and turning it into a Samoa drop was a cool way to cap off the match. The after-match PSA chat about bullying and such, not so much. Good message, but someone oversalted the stew. It felt like someone was loudly answering a question no one had asked. Winner and still Raw Women's Champion Nia Jax. SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella versus Charlotte Flair. Well, it was sort of a barfill finish. Carmella needed to cheat more to retain that gold against the woman who freaking ended Asuka's streak. For Charlotte just to jam up her knee a little bit after a moonsault and get kicked in the leg, and that leads to a pin? I call bullshit. Now that the women's division is out of the way, we can this is bad. Guys, please, it's not me. Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins versus The Miz. This was a really hot one-on-one bout with an alive crowd and some really nerve-wracking falls. Every time it seemed like Rollins' hurt leg was going to cost him the title, he preserved and powered out. They really needed to set Seth against Brock next. He's way right over right now, and certainly more over than Roman. The best part of this one was, we all knew Seth was winning because the IC title had to stay on Raw, but the match was so good that it created these moments of doubt and disbelief. Winner and still Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins. United States Champion Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton. As much as I got a kick out of them sticking with Jeff here, I'm wondering, will we see any big title changes on this pay-per-view? I'd hate for this to become a zero-sum plus 3 hours. Winner and still United States Champion Jeff Hardy. Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass. I love that Daniel Bryan just basically muscled Big Cass down to the mat for the yes lock and made him tap. He didn't catch him with a quick move or a reversal. He just grabbed the dude's arm and pressure pointed him down, then mashed him to a pole. Bryan definitely won with the submission. Wasn't a roll-up or something that protected Cass, but then Cass attacked Bryan after the bell to assumedly keep the feud going. In the end, we need Bryan to feud with Miz, so maybe Cass eventually gets a W over Bryan, thanks to Miz-terference down the line. Side question, whenever a heel decimates an opponent after the bell after a loss, I always wonder, why didn't they do this type of attack during the match? It clearly works. Winner, Daniel Bryan. WWE Champion AJ Styles versus Jin Skate Nakamura. Well, WWE made us all hang on to the edges of our seats for a low blow nut shot. That was the entire point of this no DQ match. Not that a chair wasn't brought out, a chair that AJ threw into Shinsuke's knee, then came flying back into his face, drawing blood. But mostly, everyone was waiting for the groin palooza. Oh, and it happened. Shinsuke got one in, then AJ got one in, then they both got Rocky 2'd each other in the balls. What oral. It's clear WWE either doesn't want it to end or just yet, or they don't know how to end it. Winner? No contest because balls. Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Okay, so Sami and Kevin are big heels, and they lost pretty cleanly to Braun and Bobby a few weeks back. Now, they are facing them again, and no one expected them to fare much better. But why bury them twice? As an asterisk here, Sami wanted to leave and Kevin wanted to keep fighting, then Sami betrayed Kevin so. In the end, they were undone and in fighting. But are we going to have them feud now? Or is this another Sami-Kevin feud tease? Are Braun and Bobby in the mix to actually go after the tag belts? Winners, Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley. And finally, my favorite, Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe. So obviously, this match had no business going last. No title was on the line, no one was fighting Undertaker. This was literally WWE saying Roman's bigger than everyone and every title. Part of me is happy that Joe got to be in the main event, even though the pay-per-view overall could have been a tight 3 hours and not run over. Anyhow, the best part of this match was Joe catching Roman mid-drive into the Coquina clutch. Other than that, this is pretty standard, as was the show in general. It was a lot of non-happenings. Reigns. It's just another cheap chapter in the Roman Reigns book that WWE keeps assigning as homework, but none of us want or do the reading. Winner, Roman Reigns. Well, that was a lot of talking. Let me know what you guys think about this whole pay-per-view in the comments down below. And make sure to subscribe for daily and more WWE videos. I'm Rico from SmackNPie. Until next time, peace!